All right, so this is gonna be the first podcast. What we really want to do is give really insight on the every update, basically. So we had the update last night, and we want to get our perspectives on what we think of everything that came out, things that can change, things that we think should change, things that we think are shitty, and we also want to get chat what they think should change, what's what they think is good about the update, what's bad about the update, etc. So we'll start with Reborn here. I almost said his real name because it's habit, because I say the same thing with Terp every damn time. um, what do you overall think of the update today? Right, give your input on.
Just comboing it with a havoc pump and then a quick little shot to the head with the pistol. Pretty damn lethal. So I like that addition. The augments that they added with
The pistol augment, bro.
being able to speed up the reload time with that pistol too, and then you can combo like headshot damage with it. So really, the new pistol instantly turns into like probably one of the strongest weapons in the whole game. Honestly,
You think the strongest?
It's not only good like close range to combo with a shotgun, but from a distance it can deal some serious headshot damage. So it's really nasty, really. So that's kind of cool to see them add kind of a, I don't know, a little bit more of a threat gun. Like not since they took the sniper rifle out, you can kind of put some heavy damage on somebody at a distance. So it's kind of cool. And then yeah, vaulting the Maven. Finally, been a long time. The Maven's been in the game a while. So that's gone now. I won't miss it. I didn't use it. Other than that, yeah, I mean, I think they just need to keep looking for other rotational things to use. I think having shockwaves and with some of the roaming redeploy, you can combo some things out, and movement's getting better. I think so. I think looking at it from what I see, that as we progress throughout it, we should be seeing even more movement added eventually. I think something. Maybe they'll slap us back with the kinetic blade again at some point. Who knows? That'd be sick.
What's your thoughts on them bringing back the boomerang?
Yeah, legit. I'm hearing some really bad feedback on your end.
How is that better?
You guys can skip me on this stuff because I've only played like about an hour and I really haven't seen any of this new stuff that they added. But I'm kind of interested in this what that space gun or zap gun or whatever it is.
Oh, that.
Oh yeah, the rig.
That gun's crappy, dude. In my opinion, yeah, up close and personal, the gun is great, I think. But they could have added a little bit more distance on the gun. We were shooting from the top of island, and if you think in the aspects of the MK, okay, the MK can shoot from the top of island and shoot down and hit for 20s to 40s. So when you got a laser gun, a beam that can only hit the same amount of estimated or estimated distance for only 8 damage, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
So you're making the MK even more powerful, and the new gun that you're putting in, you're basically making up close and personal a laser. That when you think of a laser, you think of long distance.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
So I think the long distance of the no, it's not bad aim. Shut up, Scott. It's not bad aim. When you hit somebody, you hit somebody. That has nothing to do with aim unless it's a headshot. But still, even a body shot at 8 damage, when an MK can do 25, 22 to 22 to 35 ranged with distance. The laser, in my opinion, should be at least equal or up to the MK itself. And up close and personal, the MK is not as dangerous as the laser. So there's kind of a balancing ordeal that needs to go on with the laser, in my opinion.
Yeah, I would say once I start, once I get a hold of one and I try, messing around with it, if I don't get lit up like a Christmas tree before then, but yeah, I want to try it and see, that way I can kind of, give my feedback on it because I just feel like the weapon release this update was weak. I mean, they even put the boomerang back in, and I never even used that.
I feel that the one thing that, a lot of people haven't noticed, I noticed, and then I had to go research it. It wasn't in the patch notes. It wasn't in the update notes. It wasn't in nothing. But if you notice now, at 150 meters, you can no longer see a player.
Yeah, I heard you mention that tonight. Yeah. That's something I'm gonna have to watch, keep an eye on because yeah, that's a lot of the problems where some of these guys are getting sniped. But did you ever find out on teammates if teammates you were mentioning something about
Teammates you can still see.
Okay, yeah, which I was hoping they would leave that in that
but
way.
That's not the problem.
See.
Okay, so
right, you're
my issue with that is if my teammates are 150 meters away and they're getting gunned down, I can't look that way anymore and even take shots if it's 5 damage, 8 damage, 10 damage, no matter what.
Yeah.
So my teammates are out in the water and I can do nothing about it. I mean, what's your take on that, Reborn?
Yeah, I think I noticed that something was weird earlier with the rendering when I was trying to fry somebody, and I was just frying them, and then all of a sudden they disappeared. So it felt kind of weird, and I thought something was weird about it. So I definitely would have to, agree they had to have changed something because it just seemed weird with how close they seemed to me. Because I was literally just lasering them, and then all of a sudden they were just gone, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
They just disappear.
Yeah, it was crazy. So yeah, it definitely will change things up with the rendering distance for a lot of situations. People trying to, escape will not have to get as far away before they're just out of render. So I don't know. It's kind of weird. I don't know why they changed that. I don't really think it needed to be changed at all.
Well, that's gonna hurt on rotation. That's gonna hurt on storm surge. I mean, there's so many things that's gonna knock on.
It's just bad. I don't know. It's weird.
I mean, overall.
I wonder if they were like the only reason that they would even consider that is because they had an issue with some of the weapons that were in the game and just the amount of shredding that people were doing at distance. But I don't know why they wouldn't just nerf the bullet drop off on the weapon itself instead of actual res.
Right.
That's just
yeah, I
weird
agree with you there.
So McFlatbushy asked, "What did they change?" So okay, so if you missed it, they changed. If you, I think it's 150 meters now. It's 150 meters. 150 meters, you can no longer see the opponent. So if they're running away from you and they get 150 meters away, they just disappear. I mean, like they're not even there. Period. And I see issues with that. I mean, I'll get an opinion from somebody in the chat. McFlatbushy. I just in my head. My head has dirty thoughts, so just let's get. That is terrible, and I mean, I would assume all the chat would agree that it's horrible. Like I was saying, if you missed it, it's gonna hurt on Storm Surge. It's gonna hurt on your rotations. Like, I get that a lot of people were complaining about Loot Island and being on the ground. If you got to Loot Island, you had 100% advantage if it was inside zone. And you were coming out into zone, you're screwed. I mean, let's be real. You're screwed. If they're up there, they have slurps. They're looking down. They have MKs. You're coming out of Storm Surge. They're on Loot Island looking down on you. You were screwed. So I get the aspect of I think they're trying to go with it because, as Reborn said, just looking around, just shredding people at distances. But hit the space bar, move, use the joysticks, jump. I mean, there's several ways to get out of the line of fire, and the hitbox on the characters isn't that huge. So
See,
why?
that's my
Why?
weakness is just I need to, I need to start jumping around more and get movement because my problem is I just always find myself standing still and I just screw myself in the end 9
Well,
times out of 10.
I'm gonna be 100%, and I'm a man, and I'll admit that Reborn is a better shot than I am. I mean, he will light my ass on fire. That's cool, but I also know how to run. So,
Yeah.
I mean, if you're just gonna sit there and take the shots, correct. There, you, Johnny. Thank you, Johnny. Carry the porta boxes, carry shockwaves, and be smarter about how you play. Don't take a dynamic out of the game that needs to be there. Because if you play smarter and you do use the shockwaves, bounce yourself out. If you do porta box and throw up a porta box, you have defense. They lost their line of sight of shot.
Yeah, see, I've never used those port ones before. I've picked up a few, but as soon as I found some good weapons, I just toss them because I just don't want to go out there empty-handed and get nailed because it's just
Right, and like as Johnny's saying in chat, you can stack the porta bunkers. You can stack up to 6 shocks.
hmm
So I don't understand the point of the 100. I do, but I don't. I understand because people complain. Fortnite's already losing a lot of people. To where I mean, it seems like every time you play, there's more and more bots, which I believe is another issue. If before putting in more and more bots, and I know I'm sliding into a different issue, but it needs to be spoke up on, in my opinion. Um, make the server smaller. Because there's
Right, maybe
Epic has
dropping down to 50 instead of 100. I
no,
mean,
not even that. Because Epic has dedicated servers. Okay, so if you're in South, so if you live in Texas, if you live in Mexico, if you live in Louisiana or something like that, you're more apt to be put together. If you live in the
there you go.
central, and but you're still in Central, you're more apt to be put together. And then like Illinois, Northern, Central, you're more apt to be put together. Minnesota, Iowa,
Yeah,
Illinois
that region,
region.
which makes sense. Yeah, I like that. I think that would be something they should try. Beta testing. I mean, say, okay,
Correct.
we're gonna do like the southern, like Texarkana area, and then we'll do like like the um, what the I don't know what they usually call this
Well,
part. I mean,
what?
because I mean they call it the Midwest, but I mean
What
but
about
yeah,
just every? Okay, so you're seeing a decrease in player base, so you're adding bots to your servers. Why not just take out all the servers in general and just let Central be Central all on one server?
yeah.
What's your thoughts, Reborn?
Then people are just gonna bitch because they're gonna get fucked up ping. That's all it's gonna be. You're gonna have a bunch of crybabies because they're gonna cry about their ping.
But then they're gonna cry about the
Mhm.
bots being there too. I mean,
Yeah.
we can't even post a video on YouTube of getting a kill, even if it's a legitimate person with somebody accusing us. Of, oh, that's just a bot, bro. That's just
Yeah, that's
you
NPC.
killed a bot. You killed a bot.
I had
Yeah,
someone get rude with me on I think my post. I think I left it up because I just want to see if the guy gets trolled. But he's like, something like, or I don't know. I have to bring it up and send it to you guys. But it was some smart ass comment about like, um, would be easier if it wasn't an NPC or a bot or something like that. I think it was a win is what it was, or I don't know. I have to look and see, but yeah, I mean, there's just some smart ass comments on there. You're just like,
And the best way to handle those guys is the bots are in every single lobby, and if you're having trouble finding bots in your lobby, it's because you're the fucking bot.
well,
there you
well,
go.
well, who was that on the other day that was telling on our YouTube video that was like, "Oh, I've never seen a player play more like a bot than you."
It was pointed at me. That's what it was. I'm like, listen here, motherfucker. We're gonna, yeah, you little troll. Oh, I was. Oh, I usually don't let that shit get under my skin, but man, that dude there, he had me. I was Plus, I hadn't had my coffee. I was in a, kind of like in a groggy mood as it was, and I was like, dude, you just got on my bad side. But yeah, I left that up because I want to see if anyone trolls his ass. I just like, yeah.
Totally off topic, but y'all two are rivals. You're Chicago and he's Minnesota. So
Yep, absolutely.
we need to have a football podcast one day. It's all football talk.
That would be good. That
Yeah.
would.
But
I can do that for sure.
another thing I think that needs to be changed is hitbox and ranging. The hitboxes, and I mean, okay, you can have an anime character, and you can shoot it a whole clip at it and maybe hit it one time. But and I've tested this, excuse me, in creative. And then you could have, like, let's say Spider-Man, and every single shot will hit. The hitboxes on certain skins, certain character types are different, and they can't say that they're not because of the way the characters form. So
Yeah, and I need to change my skin because I've had that since when I stopped playing last year. So that tells you how long I haven't changed that.
and a lot of guns need refocus too. I mean, if you
Yeah.
go into creative and sit and headshot with a gray and then headshot with a gold. One time the gray may take you straight out. One time the gold may only do 50 damage. So I mean, I understand because I come from a programming background, and that's what my whole associate basically all over computer programming, like et cetera, et cetera. So it's all RNG, random number generator. It's basically the max damage a gun can do, and the chance of rolling a 6-sided dice on what it's going to hit and what area it's going to hit. But it's got to be fixed. So you like, for instance, Reborn, you're on one side of the map, I'm on one side of the map, we're hitting each other. You're sitting there nailing me for 75 damage. I'm sitting there hitting you in the same spots, we're the same distance apart, but I'm only hitting you for 25 with the same gun. I mean, in my opinion,
Could be ping
it
too.
could be ping.
For your, like, you could see on your screen, like, you're hitting me right here, but really, it's not hitting me in the head, it's hitting me in the chest or something, you know what I'm saying? So to you, you're sitting there on your end thinking, oh, I'm hitting him right in the head. But really, ping matters, and sometimes, yeah, I feel like that's where the disconnect is. It has something to do with that, or some kind of, like, server lag or something.
But they're a multi-billion-dollar company. I mean,
Yeah,
That's
and
why
I
they
know
don't
this
give a
is
shit.
gonna.
they
Yeah,
don't
no,
give
I
a
They
know.
shit.
don't give a shit. Yeah, that's exactly why they don't give a shit.
No, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter
Yeah.
if, like, you're watching somebody stream or you're watching a YouTube video or a recording or anything, and the gun is, like, pointed right here, but the person's right here, but it's still showing they're hitting them as they're going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Um,
it's weird. If you go back and try to, like, watch things in replay, like, even watching things in replay look really weird. Like, some of the shots that you'd actually see in replay look just like total bullshit. Like, you didn't even get shot. Like, it's weird.
Oh,
Most definitely.
That's something we're gonna get on. Trust me, because we're gonna be talking about this whole how we're shooting. I've seen legit. I don't know how many times I've seen him shoot someone, and they should have been knocked out
Well,
far beyond that.
like the
Because-
last, like 2 games ago that we just played. I unloaded a whole clip of SMG on the guy, and he comes and one pumps me right in the head with a shotgun.
Yeah,
I-
explain that shit.
I
That
mean,
yeah.
I know this is small shit, but small shit adds up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I was sitting there this morning or yesterday morning, I was sitting there playing. I'll have to go back and watch the replay, but I was just running as fast as I
I'd have
could.
to
I
see
mean,
the
this
replay
guy's
though, because I feel like legit just got dunked on. in the
Oh,
eye,
bro,
man.
come on, bro.
You know?
You're probably right, but no, dude, literally, it's on this stream, so I will upload this, and we'll go back. Actually, Wolf Tracks, as soon as this is done, I want you to go back and find that spot render it down just to that little area right there, and I want to see it. Every shot hit, and I want to see him just one pump me.
Was that closer to the end tonight, or was that more
Closer.
towards it?
That was like 3 games before we started this.
3 games? Okay. Yeah, because I don't know. I just yeah. And then I don't know. I don't know. We want to get on the subject of clips, but did you see where they changed free uh, their free edition?
Free edition.
All I to yeah, their
We
how
can-
much you can store.
Oh yeah, we can talk. That's a whole different other subject.
Yeah.
One thing
Yeah.
I do. There's 2 more things that I want to hit on, and I don't know how Reborn. I want to see how Reborn feels about this. What if Fortnite went more of a okay? Because I am sick. I'm sick of it. Is jumping from the bus, and even a teammate. Let's say me and you. We're doing duos, right? Reborn. I jump off the bus. You jump off at the same time. I know it's level and distance and all this bullshit, but people getting guns before you're even on the ground.
Oh, that lit up in the air. You ever had that happen?
If you have not,
I haven't even landed,
if
and
you've
my ass got lit up.
if you've played Fortnite, there has been times that you have not landed or just drop on the ground and you get immediately headshot. I mean,
Yeah.
it does happen,
Yeah.
but we could fix that. Why not go to a Call of Duty style drop in? Why not? You know, if you run into the ground, that's your fucking fault. But let
Yeah.
you decide when you got a parachute instead of just gliding until you hit the ground. Why not have something like Call of Duty that allows you to parachute when you choose to parachute? Why be forced to glide?
Why
Yeah.
even parachute? Why not just everyone spawns in a pod somewhere on the fucking ground and we all just run around like fucking Neanderthals? You know what I mean?
Why are you talking about Call of Duty like that, bro? I mean, hey, that's a good idea for a creative map, though.
And it feels like, I don't know, maybe it's just me because I haven't played in so long and I'm trying to get back into it. But it feels like that whole process from jumping off the bus and landing, it feels like it's longer. Or is it just me?
It does feel like it's longer. I feel
Because yeah, it feels like I'm like, man, this feels like it's way longer than it used to be. It used to be like you could get down within
and another
in no time.
issue, another issue, fall damage. Can we please fix fall damage?
Jesus. Yeah, just watch some of my videos, video on demands, and I tell you what, you'll see me. And Johnny even clipped one of me, and I'm like, dude, seriously.
Dude, I totally understand this is a game. It's totally fictional. Okay, I get that 100%. There's a lot of people who don't. Fortnite is
Yeah.
real. It's my
Right.
life. But
People just coming into this. Yeah.
I could slide off a mountain and drop down to 1 HP one time, but the same, or another mountain I fall and I die, but I can jump off a fucking lily pad, off of an umbrella, into a tree, off another lily pad, and hit the ground, and I'm still alive.
Yeah.
How about we fix shit like that?
Yeah.
Reborn? I see you on the smile, and you're like,
This season's fucking hilarious. I think Epic is trolling the shit out of people with just the design of the jungle theme in general, with just how they have things and then they throw the augments in there to really tempt people, like say icy slides. I can't tell you how many times I've watched people just go sliding off shit because they've got icy slides too. That shit, and myself included. I stopped getting that augment a long ass time ago because it is lethal for me. I do not go well with that augment at all.
I mean, you mean the jungle where if you want to win, all you gotta do is shoot. If you have the Groot skin, is be Groot, go stand next to a tree, crouch down, and when somebody walks by, just one pump them in the head.
Well, I think the jungle is set up for people to take a lot of fall damage. I think if you could actually see like a map that showed where everybody's died due to fall damage, that the
Oh
jungle
man,
in
yeah.
general would be heavily red because You know what I mean? Like it's saturated with things to fuck you up. You jump off of something that should give you the ability to not take fall damage, but then you bump into a fucking tree and now you're fucking dead.
Right.
That's why I don't. That's why I don't hop on them vines, man, because I'm just.
And let's
I
talk
get just
about,
too much.
speaking of fall damage, Johnny and Queen bring up a good point in chat. What is this shit when two people try to jump on the zip lines at the same time, and it knocks one of you off, and guess what happens?
Mm-hmm.
It's a fucking zip line. Let me go tie a zip line across the street to the telephone pole to my house, and then me and Reborn are gonna go jump on that bitch, and let's see if we fall off. I mean,
The thing's taken straight to the ground. So you can jump on it at the same time.
I mean, we're big dudes. Yes, it's gonna fall, but I'm saying, you're not gonna die though.
I guess it depends upon how high up the zip line is.
Yeah, are you further down or are you right in the middle? Yeah.
But let's be a little bit more realistic about it.
Yeah.
And I mean, again, I know it's a game. But let's be realistic about shooting up and down. Where does the fucking magnet come from? What's it attached to? How are we shooting each other going up and down a fucking zip line? Think about it. You're coming down zip line, just hanging there, and you're fucking shooting at somebody. You can't shoot at somebody when you're gliding. Why not? But you can shoot somebody on a motorcycle?
Yeah.
I mean, you can shoot off of a motorcycle with driving it with no hands on the handlebars?
Yeah.
So why can't you shoot one-handed gliding?
Because that'd be so fucking OP. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine you're just fucking gliding and just fucking boom, boom, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
with the explosive rifle, fucking blam, blam, blam. You know what I
no.
mean?
You drop with a pistol, right? Correct? You have a pistol. So if you're gliding in with a pistol, and you can shoot with a pistol, just like being
I
res.
just want to play Call of Duty. It sounds like.
No, you can no. That's not what I'm saying.
Say hello to my little friend.
You know what? I don't just want to play Call of Duty.
Topic: how's the keyboard and mouse adjustment coming? Legit. How's that KBM treating you?
You know what?
Go fuck yourself!
That's what I think about that. Okay.
You missed your controller yet?
No, I do not. I actually like the keyboard. Hey, dude, this keyboard is beautiful. I don't know if you can see, but it is beautiful. It is beautiful.
But does your KD like?
My KD right now probably does not like the keyboard. But we're not talking about the KD.
We're talking. Look at the KD.
We're talking about the keyboard, okay? I don't even want to look at your KD because it probably make me fucking bring a hammer to my keyboard.
A lot of this rage is all fueled because he's switching to keyboard and mouse. He
No.
wouldn't give a shit about any of this.
No. That's not true. I sucked before keyboard and mouse, okay? I'll admit it. I'm man enough to admit it, okay? I just enjoy playing the game. But if I'm going to play the game, I want shit to be right.
Hell yeah.
And my aim is horrible with mouse and keyboard right now, okay?
I don't even want to see how I did.
Never.
Yeah, I'm not.
I was
gonna-
just thinking about it. I was like, how does that even like? So like you have to to switch your fucking guns. You gotta assign a different key for that. Like that would just fuck.
No,
me
I
up.
just use my
Yeah.
scroll
Or
button.
you use scroll wheel. You
Yep.
Scroll wheel it.
Scroll wheel it.
Oh,
Hmm.
And then,
I
like,
can see that not being terrible then.
now,
Yeah.
one thing I can say about keyboard is you can strafe better and sidewalk and stuff. So you got a lot more flexibility with movement.
Mhm.
Shut up, Johnny. Nobody asked you. Scroll. You play your way, I play my way. You have your key bindings, I have my key bindings. I do just fine. Well, not really, but I do just fine.
You get by. Yeah. See, I don't know if I have the eye-hand coordination to really do KBM. I want to try it. I really do. But I'm just, I don't know.
It's like somebody. That's like somebody saying they have a hard time trying to masturbate. You either can or you can't. I mean.
Well, no, you got to take in consideration that my vision is shitville, so that doesn't help matters. And just trying to grasp onto something that I've never done before, and then you get that in there, and it's like, ugh. That's why. And I know a lot of guys knock on the the whole controller because the controllers got the advantage.
Y'all y'all have FOV and y'all have aim assist. So yes, you're gonna get headshots every fucking time you aim at somebody. Some of the keyboard and mouse, we have no FOV, we have no aim assist.
And I get that. And I get that.
You chose that path. That was a decision that you made.
I don't like you no more.
Yeah,
I think once you master keyboard and mouse, you're a better player because it takes more skill to do what you're doing.
Right.
He just wants to believe that because he's putting in all the work to learn it, so he has to reinforce it with that total belief. He has to buy into it, Chad.
No, when I put all my effort into keyboard and mouse, or any player out there has a keyboard and mouse, and that we have no FOV, no field of vision, we have no aim assist, nothing. We have recoil out the ass, and y'all don't with controller. I mean, let's just be real about it.
Yeah, but you got the fucking mouse pad. You can literally hold your fucking hand there, and the recoil's like stopped.
It's not that easy though. It's not that easy.
Then why are you doing something that's fucking way harder? Why not just stay on controller?
Because the challenge. I like the challenge.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
Give it a try.
No shot.
No shot at all?
You know why? No, because I like being able to take my controller right here, and sit back and just fucking shit.
Hey, my controller's right here. Look at that pretty.
I'm not gonna hunch over and turn into fucking Quasimodo from Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Some of the best Fortnite players in the world, Booga, Clicks, Sway, are keyboard and mouse.
Yeah, they are.
Because they've mastered it, though.
Yeah, they probably started gaming really on it. I mean, if I was going to recommend anybody, I'd say to probably try learning gaming on KBM, because I think that there is an advantage to it with just control in general. And like being able to set your keybinds and things like that,
you're able to set your keybinds a little bit more.
Even more so in building too with Fortnite.
Right. I mean, and if you start with keyboard and mouse and then transition to controller, you're gonna be a lot better with the controller. Let's just be real about that. Right. It's gonna be 10 times easier. I do think they should take away aim assist for controllers, though. I do.
I don't need it. I'll fucking still fry.
No, you and Turk definitely do not need it.
I'll still fucking fry.
Every time I play with one of you motherfuckers, like, oh, he's right there. Where? He's already dead.
Right.
Yeah,
too bad Terpsy couldn't make it here, huh?
Well, he said he was, and then I was like, where are you at? Are you gonna make it? And he's like, oh, and he sends me a picture of tennis courts. I'm like, you motherfucker. I know this is totally off topic, but I love Turk. I do, and I'm glad he loves tennis. But I cannot sit there and just watch the two guys go I can't do it.
It's like a pickleball. I don't. That is taken off, and I'm like, I just cannot.
And I know Turp's gonna have something to say about this part. I'm gonna get a text at 2:00 in the morning. Fuck you. So overall, the pistol, I do like the pistol. Going back to Reborn, I do like it.
Then they brought the lever back too.
And the lever, I like the lever.
Yeah.
But
it's not bad. I still think that the Havoc is the best shotgun in the game.
But let's be real about fall damage.
Emotional damage.
For real. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
I've literally got a break my legs emote that I made for mine. You know, that's how the fall damage is taken. It's affected my community to the point where I felt I needed to make that emote.
And Epic needs to
Commemorate it.
Epic needs to fix the damage or
Go fuck yourself!
like dead ass.
Yeah.
Dude, I love my soundboard. I gotta use it.
Oh yeah, I would use it too. For sure.
Oh, but I mean, I think this is a short little segment today. It's the first trial. I think once we get the four people in here, and I mean, even if we get a little controversial with each other over opinions, that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, that's normal. I want opinions, and everybody's entitled to their opinion. So anybody in chat or anybody who does watch this, we might yell at each other, we might disagree, but at the end of the day, we're still all friends. Everybody has. Holy shit! I just got to my desk. I'm so sorry, y'all. Fucking Terp. Terp. You're a disappointment, Terp. You're a disappointment.
Yeah, he heard it. He heard you say his name.
He heard me say,
Yeah.
yeah, Terp. Do not go back and watch this video, okay? Don't just don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, I'm gonna get a text, like I said, about 2 o'clock in the morning. What the fuck you say? We're in here discussing real life shit, and Terp's out there watching guys hit balls. I'm fucking with you, Terp. I'm fucking with you. Man. Terp gonna run over my house. He gonna fly down to Texas and knock on my door like, oh, it won't play. Oh, fuck. There we go. There we go. And then I'm just going to be like, bruh.
That freaked me out because my door is right next here, and I'm like, I thought someone was actually pounding on my door. I'm like, holy shit.
No, I wasn't making fun of you, Terp. For the record, all I said is me personally, I cannot sit there and watch two guys hit a ball and just like, bro. I mean,
He can't watch. He has to get involved. Is what he's
when I think about tennis, and I love you, Terp. I love Terp. You're cool as shit. You're my boy. But when I think about tennis, this is all I can think about.
I just wanna fuck a dude. His tongue is so sticky like glue. I made his dick hard.
Reborn wants to laugh so bad right now.
I'm so glad I'm not live right now.
Holy shit. Okay, that's enough soundboard.
What I want to know is how long have you been piecing this soundboard together and waiting for this?
Oh, he's had that for a couple of years now. Yeah, he's had that for a couple of years.
Terp, come on in here so I can play this one.
Smells like vagina in here.
But anyways, besides my soundboard, you think of tennis at a low level though. It's so different, fast paced. So is racquetball, bro. So is racquetball. I'm just giving you a hard time, Terp. I'm just giving you a hard time. And I had to use my soundboard, and that gave me reasoning. But overall, for the first one, I think it did good. Hopefully Terp can be here next time instead of out there in short shorts and hitting balls and moaning. He can be with us. Reborn smiling.
Still hitting balls and moaning.
Hitting balls and moaning. Whacking balls. What? I don't know. Oh, now I need something for whacking balls, bro. Like, for real. Here, like, fucking Terp right now. Here's Terp right now.
All my friends are toxic.
Oh, but I mean, overall, it's a small update, anyways. If we do this,
And they hadn't updated for a month. That's, what I was, a little, when I read that, I was like, okay, they took a month off and they did this. And a lot, I just feel like it wasn't really enough. I mean, I felt like there should have been a little bit more. I don't know. Maybe they've got something in the can that they're working on. I don't know.
maybe.
When does the next season start, or how they usually do this? I forget. I forget how they do.
Every Tuesday they do an update. Every Tuesday night, right?
Well, I mean the season itself.
The season ends in a month. I
chapter.
think. I can look that up real quick. Let me see when the season ends.
Because I just hit level 50, and I would like to hit level 75 before that wrapped up, but I don't know if it's gonna happen.
Okay, Queen is right. August 25th is when the season
August
ends.
25th. Okay, so I don't know. I could probably do it.
That's about a
If I
month.
stay
About a month.
consistent, yeah. If I stay consistent, I could probably do it because I usually hit about anywhere from 1 to 3 levels a day. It just depends on how shitty I'm playing.
I don't even want to talk about it. If he's reborn, go stand next to reborn and let him show his crowns and his balls and his head just go. How many crowns you got now? What, 300? No, the 200, 300?
230 or something.
230 crowns. And what level are you?
300 something.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, I just
That's
don't.
all fucking day though.
See, that's just it. I want to try to get back, here lately I've just been in the morning, but I'm like, and there's really not that many on, and I feel like evening would be, but the thing of it is, I've got to kind of be available to mod the stream.
So what you can do for XP is go in and just do only up, just go fuck around and only up. You'll get crazy XP for being in creative. You get a shit ton.
Yeah. I don't think creative EXP, that's another subject for another day. Creative EXP shouldn't roll over to actual gameplay. I think it needs to be separated.
I agree.
We agree.
On that, yeah, I think it's weird. Like how much experience you get for just being in creative, it blows my mind.
Well, my son
Queen
could probably get
mentioned
off.
it the other day, and I have to agree with her. It's hard to do any of the quests during the summer with everyone out of school. You try to do a quest, and you get lit up. I mean, no matter what you try to do. I mean, I was trying to do something simple today, and I just barely got it. I mean, as soon as I finished it, they were chasing my ass down, and I was like, yeah, I'm getting the fuck out.
All right, I kind of like this. Okay, hey, should I hop in or join that? Hey, we can go ahead, Turk. Go ahead and hop in, Turk. And Wolf Tracks, if you would allow Johnny to come in here, he wants to say something, and I think that's fine. If we can get the audience and people in our chat.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
Be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
All right. If we can get people in the chat to be engaged and have their opinions and share it on here too, that's fine. So for the time being, allow Johnny Sprays to come in, please. The only issue I've had today with mantling stuff is grabbing a fucking zip line and my teammate knocking me the fuck off.
Yeah, that shit's funny.
That's just not funny. That shit pisses me. Makes me want to break my brand new keyboard.
That was the cherry on top. That's what killed her life.
Hey, in my defense, I didn't know. Queen's trying to defend herself. Okay. Turp, you coming in? You sitting out? What you doing, bud? Johnny, you have so much. Sounds like you're in a fucking airplane right now, bro. Like.
Airplane.
Yeah.
Or like inside a vacuum.
Yeah. Leave me alone. I'm cleaning my room.
Negative Ghost Rider, the pattern is full.
But overall, I mean, like I said, it was a small update. There wasn't much beside the pistol. I do agree with Reborn. The pistol is with my aim. I agree, but I don't agree because of my aim. My aim's shitty right now. So the pistol's the last thing I really want to be using. I like that spread shot. You know, I gotta have that shotgun and just hope and pray with the mouse. You know, but with him on a controller with aim assist, you know, it's pretty easy for him to hit shots. So.
Which is why I'm gonna keep playing controller.
Yeah.
Wait, is that better now? Is that better now?
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it was my mic was going through the webcam. I don't know why.
So, what did you have to say on this subject, Wani?
I ain't even gonna respond to that name.
come on, Johnny.
Okay. Like just in total of the update.
Yeah.
Yeah, just your overall thoughts. You know, what you feel like could be changed and what
Honestly,
you know.
I feel like the stuff they added. I feel like the stuff they added, like for example, when you guys were talking about the new ray gun, whatever that is, it's kind of weird. Yeah, like you said, with the whole damage thing from far away. Like I even said as an example, the pulse rifle is also like a laser gun. Even from far away, that thing does like 25 damage a hit.
Great.
So yeah, that laser gun, I feel like the distance needs to be fixed on that, especially with the whole 150 meters thing coming in now too. Maybe they wanted to make the MK less powerful with the 150 meters, but I think it's still as powerful. But yeah, I just feel like they need to add more stuff, whether it's with distance. Yeah, I think that was unnecessary, to be honest.
I mean, like I said, it does hurt with, it does, and nobody will disagree. It hurts with Storm Surge. It hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts with your rotations. And it hurts with a lot of things. Yes, the only thing that it really benefits is Loot Island. Am I right or am I wrong?
Yeah. But then again, if people are gonna complain about Island, you don't have to go towards Island unless you're forced to because of Circle. But if that's the case, I mean, if you're carrying slap juices, like be smarter. Like if you're gonna have to go towards the island, carry something that you could defend yourself with. You know.
But what I've noticed is three things, or two actually. It either pushes you towards island, or it pushes you towards jungle in game. I would say 75% of the time. The two most toxic areas in the game. A, like Reborn said, they're trying to troll with the jungle.
Mm-hmm.
And B, if island has popped up and been in zone the whole time, and you're able to stay on island whole time, and zone rotates toward island, you're screwed. There's no advantage.
Yeah, maybe in the next update to Zero Build they could add like some sort of, you know, those porter rifts. Maybe they should bring those back.
Porter rifts, that would be a good idea.
Because at least for Zero Build, just because if you have another chance to get away.
I mean, Reborn, would you use porter rifts? Say they get out of the 150 meter mark, you porter rift, pow, you drop down, you made your
That's
defenseless.
only gonna help so much. And if you're playing against a team that actually has beams, you porter rift, they're still gonna fucking beam the shit out of you.
Good point.
Then again, if as soon as you porter rift and then you press out your glider right away as you come out of the rift, will they be able to see you with that 150 meter render distance thing?
So just, I don't know, depends upon how far away they are.
I don't think they would be able to see you from the ground. The island, maybe.
I
Probably
think
not from the ground.
I think that would be kind of shitty though. Now that I'm thinking about it, because what if you porter rift and you get 150 meters on the other side of them and then start heading at them? That's going to be a disadvantage to them at that point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So either way you go, I mean, there's no way of fixing it other than maybe weakening the MK a little bit and taking out the 150 meter rendering. Because that's what everybody's complaining about, is the MK being too powerful at distances. Being able to straight up laser somebody 250 meters out on, you know, for instance, from island down to the ground to the mountains. That's what people are complaining about.
Knowing Epic, I think they're just going to say, like, yeah, fuck it, we're taking out the island.
Island will probably disappear next season. So we only have the rest of the season to really worry about it. But then, if they take out the island after this season, what's going to happen with rendering then? Is render going to stay the same as 150? I mean, are we going to be shooting somebody across the ice lake and they just disappear because they got 150 meters away? It's going to become a problem. I mean, am I right or am I wrong?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, they're constantly changing so much stuff, and it's like you get used to something and they take it out, and it's like, okay, you got to
I
readjust.
think taking out
I mean,
the Maven was a good idea.
Oh, Reborn's over there laughing.
I know one thing, that the ice cream that made your feet turn into blocks, I hated that.
I don't like it either.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
didn't
had
like
so
it
much
either.
anxiety on
The
that.
only
And I'm
shotguns
like,
I really rock are the Havoc and the Sharptooth.
I like the Havoc. I think that the repeater is a little OP. A little.
Yeah.
Just a little. Well,
I think what they should do for the repeater though is what they did for the RPGs, because repeater you can carry, like, you used to be able to carry like 120 rockets for RPGs. They should do that with the repeater, because repeater you can carry like 60, 70, 80 bullets on that.
I thought it was 55.
Nah, I'm pretty sure it's like 60.
Well, either way, so you take out
Either
one.
way, that's still a lot.
You
Yeah.
take out snipers. You take out the sniper that has the explosive bullets. What was it called? I forget
what that was
I
called.
forget what it's called. Then you put something in that is basically used as a sniper and still explodes. So what was the point of even taking out sniper?
Yeah.
Besides the scope, I mean.
Yeah, the repeater rifle is just like a hunting rifle that explodes. But the repeater shoots fast, that's why.
What's wrong? I mean, I see them doing a lot of things backwards. But again, it's not my game. It's not any of our game. They may see it from a different angle. I agree, Zan. They should have left mobility and heavy sniping in. I agree. I don't know how good Reborn was a sniper, or you, Johnny, because I've never got the chance to see y'all snipe. Reborn, were you any good?
I was pretty decent with it. I didn't do it as much as I probably should have, but when I did pick a sniper up, I was actually fairly lethal with it.
I think I only used it maybe like 2 or 3 times. I was never comfortable using one. I just felt like, and that's another problem too. Some of these guns, man, they too slow loading. It's just reloading. It's just like, come on. You know, especially when you're in a dogfight with someone, you got like two guys, one on each side of you, and they're, trying to ambush you. And it's like, load, you son of a bitch. And you sit there, you flip to your next gun, and that one needs to be reloaded. It's like, jump the on.
I mean, on a realistic level, though, the reloading is fine, because tell me you're not walking with a shotgun and you're in mid-fight with somebody, 4 people, that you're gonna be able to reload a shotgun as quick as you actually want it to load. I mean,
True. I mean, I can understand that, but man, it just, you sit there, you think you've got the next one ready to go, but it needs reloaded, and it's like, shit.
I mean, there are some people, and I know one person who will keep 2 of his favorite guns, because one, when it's done, you can switch to the other one and still keep shooting with it.
See, that's what I'm trying to do, is I'm trying to have it to where I can, if I unload and need to reload, or if I go empty, I'll have the next one ready to go. But then I forget to reload it, and then you're sitting there, you only got like, two rounds left in the clip, and you're like, yeah. And then that's all you have, or you've got something that's, it's, such a delay loading, it's like a single shot, double shot or something like that, and it really messes you. And I mean, like I said, I've got to start playing more, and I've just got to really, I don't know. I just not as no, I don't know how many hours I've logged in this season, but I have a long road ahead of me.
I would hate to see Reborn's hours,
All his stats. Oh shit.
his hours streamed. Because I know me, I'm not here a lot, but I got 106 hours stream right now.
I forget where I'm at. I was looking at that
Reborn.
earlier
I
this
literally
evening.
just did a 24-hour. How long ago?
That's what I'm saying. You probably got what, like
Yeah.
300 hours streamed already, bro?
Probably ridiculous. Yeah.
All right, come on, Turt. Turt said he's about to join. We'll do some closing arguments with Turt. Maybe get him to let us hear his tennis impression.
Yeah, I got to do that football podcast one day. I'll be
Yeah,
arguing
Jug
with Tony.
Jugs.
That'd be. I think we should
You
plan
guys
something
wanna see
right
something you'll be
before.
jealous of? Look at this shit right here behind me.
Yeah.
I am not jealous. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Hey,
Shit
the
right there.
downfall of the Vikings are coming though.
That's the GOAT, baby. That's Justin Jefferson, baby. Shit.
Have you watched that quarterback series yet on Netflix?
No, but I saw Kirk Cousins was on it though.
It's really good. It's really good. I actually binged that over the weekend when it came out. I was like, it was just one of those that you couldn't stop watching. It's just
All right,
like
that's better. That's better. That's better. Let's go. Hold on. Wait. Hey, Reborn, where's your patch at, man? Where's your
Enjoy
patch?
it, though.
Where's your patch?
Enjoy it. Enjoy it.
Where's your patch,
You guys,
bro?
you guys wouldn't be shit if you didn't have Patrick Mahomes. That's all I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's
say.
honestly. Yeah, that is
If
true.
you
I'm
guys,
not
if
gonna
you
lie.
guys didn't have Patrick Mahomes, the Chiefs would fucking not be relevant at all.
But that's besides the point. They have Patrick Mahomes. But now we're going to the controller versus the mouse and keyboard ordeal right here.
No, that's not even close to the same.
If you got
Patrick Mahomes is a fucking straight cheat code, and everybody knows it. That dude,
Yeah.
he is not fucking human.
Hey, but I want to see how the Vikings do this year. They lost a lot of people.
Yeah, but they,
I mean,
they gained some decent talent too. Like they got Jordan Addison coming out.
Isn't he like on like a suspension almost or something like that for
I don't think so. I don't think he's gonna get suspended.
Oh.
But I guess we'll see.
Oh, yeah, I just know that they lost a couple people. Like Eric Kendricks is on our team now.
Yep, he's on the.
He's a
chart.
veteran.
y'all still got Kirk Cousins, or has he died yet? I mean,
They still got him. I mean, hey,
is-
Kirk Cousins is kind of an underdog.
Hey, Patrick Mahomes was just sticking up for him the other day.
yeah, they did that quarterback series on Netflix together.
Yep.
His stats are up there with anybody, dude.
Josh Allen.
I think because of that, it's just when it comes clutch times, he fucking so far he hasn't got over that hump. So
If I remember correctly, Patrick Mahomes beat Josh Allen, and they went on, and Kansas City went on to win a Super Bowl. I mean, I'm just saying, Miss Jug Jugs.
Hey, that game. The
I
Bills-
don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it.
No. I'm not gonna say nothing negative. It's just that for the Bills part, honestly, the Bills they sold themselves on that game. It wasn't. I feel like it was Josh Allen's fault on that game.
that
I
game.
feel like
is-
he did not want to win. He didn't want to win as badly as Stephon Diggs.
They changed the rules because of that game.
Like-
The overtime rules because of the Bills Chiefs game.
Can we just?
So now, no matter what, both teams get a chance to possess the ball, even if the first team. But that's only in the playoffs. That doesn't count during the regular season. It's only playoff ball. So now, no matter what happens in the playoffs, even if the first team to possess scores a touchdown, the game is not over anymore.
Yeah.
And it's literally because of that game, because that was like literally one of the fucking best games I've ever seen. And it was unfortunate to see it end the way it did, because it literally came down.
Holy shit! It's a turd.
There's Terpsy right there.
What's goody, y'all?
Why you got the camera off, you fucking weirdo?
What do I got? What?
Why do you got your camera off, you fucking weirdo? What are you doing?
Isn't it on?
No.
Hey, you're frozen.
It's like glitchy. It's on for me, but it's like glitchy.
It doesn't show it up for me.
And for the love of God, it's different. Please put on a hat. Seeing you without a hat is weird.
What?
Seeing you without a hat is weird.
Used to it, bro.
He's
I don't know if my face is working though.
Yeah, now you're on. Now you're on.
not on for me.
Oh, he's
I
off.
see him, but he's frozen.
Oh shit! What did I do? What did I do? I broke it. Have you been able to play since the update, Terp?
I played late last night.
Oh, there he is.
That
Yeah,
working
there
better?
you.
That's better.
Yeah.
I don't know why it would be so fucked up.
So let's get Terp. Let's get Terp's opinion on the 150 meter rendering. What do you think about the new 150 meters away? You can no longer see the player.
So coming from a console player, it's amazing.
Fucking console players.
Hey, I'm a console player. And
I
don't
play
know,
with
like that
PC
shit.
players all the time, and they're shooting these kids who are invisible for me. So it's helping console, honestly.
But
overall, I mean, I think if the playing field's even, kind of makes sense. If there's no snipers, like
but it does hurt storm surge and rotation.
definitely fucks up rotation for sure.
Do you have any takes on the update that you think are OP, need change, or things that need change? I mean, like we were discussing that, you know, two people jumping on the zip line of the same team and one falls off is completely stupid.
Is that a new thing?
No, that's been that way, but it needs fixed.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. I mean, I played a couple games last night. The ray gun needs to be nerfed.
I think it needs to be nerfed at an up close distance, but at a far distance, it ain't got. There's no power behind it.
I think they made a good play with the lever and the Maven, personally.
I
Maven's ass.
agree. I agree with that. Reborn
And then,
would agree probably
I mean,
too.
the high-sit accelerant shotgun. Did they take out high-sit accelerant?
Nope.
No, the beast is still in.
That shit
I
is
mean, then
OP.
fair enough. I don't think that's a bad play.
Yeah, you can still buy it, or you can still roll it with your perk too.
Is it just me, or is there more shotguns than any other gun in the game though?
Yeah, there is. Because I've
That's how it's always
noticed
been,
that.
though. That's how it's always been. Fortnite's always been saturated as fuck with shotguns.
Mm.
Let's get real.
I mean, and then you got times that you land and all you could find is a DMR.
Yeah.
Yo.
There's Turt, and he's not all glitchy. Oh.
We were discussing fall damage as well.
Oh, fall damage is trash and needs to go away.
Yeah.
Fall
As in,
damage.
like falling a short
Got me
distance
self-conscious
and
about
ended
not
up.
having a hat on.
No, dude, it's just different seeing you without a hat on.
Around me, you're self-conscious without having a fucking hat on. Are you kidding me, Terpsy?
No, that ain't what I'm talking about, Daniel. I'm talking about like if you and a teammate both go to jump for the zip line at the same time, it'll knock one or the other off. That's what I was talking. That's what we're talking about.
But he was saying that whenever that happens, you shouldn't take fall damage.
You shouldn't fall off. I mean, you shouldn't. You shouldn't fall off. I mean, obviously, if there's two people, an enemy coming from one side and you're coming from one side, that means there's two magnets, right? Or two zip lines, or pieces that go onto the zip line. So why can't there be two pieces that two people, your team, go the same exact way? Why does it knock one off?
I honestly haven't ran into that enough to like
Shit
think
about
that's
it.
an issue.
Uh,
Yeah, to be honest.
Well, Queen almost killed me, and that's another thing. Today, I fall and down to 1 HP, and then
I like it.
you
I
like
think it should stay. You know why? Because I like to send my fucking community down it. I'll sit by the zip and I'll just wait for him to go for it, and then I'll just boop, drop him right off it. It's fucking hilarious.
But fall damage, in all seriousness, fall damage does need fix. I mean, as I was saying earlier, falling off a cliff and dying, or versus you could fall off a cliff and only have 1 HP left, but you can bounce from tree to tree to tree to tree to tree and then hit the ground to be fine. That's not realistic. Period. And he's...
And shit, you can slide down a whole mountain and not take damage. That's not realistic either.
Well, it's like that clip you took yesterday, Johnny. That wasn't a very very deep fall either. That was only like what, maybe like a small drop, and
should have taken like only 50 HP or something.
Yeah, and I splattered, and I call bullshit on that.
I mean, I just think that the aspects of the game, how the coding is, I would like to know what renders dying from fall, how much HP you lose from fall, and not losing any HP at all from fall.
Yeah, because I know there's moments where I'm like, how did I survive that? I have no clue. It just, yeah.
You can slide down the mountain, get rocks all up your ass, and lose no HP, but you can jump off of it, and it can be... I can jump off my roof and not break my legs. It's totally irrelevant, but still. And Terp's all subconscious about the hat now. Oh, but he took it back off. Holy shit. Oh, no. Is it coming back? Is it coming back? I had to put on the Mahomes jersey just to, let Reborn know who's going to take the AFC this year and the Super Bowl.
Take the AFC. I don't give a shit about that.
Oh, we got to take the Super Bowl, too.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't know if Kirk Cousins will have something to say about that.
Jackson Mahomes gonna come on the field and start doing TikTok dances.
No, I'm gonna break his fucking legs if it gets to it. If it's the Vikings and Chiefs in the Super Bowl, I'm gonna fucking hunt his ass down and I'm gonna break both of his fucking kneecaps. He ain't gonna be able to fucking play. They're gonna be fucked. You better hope they have a good backup.
Chad Henne?
Nah.
No, he retired.
Did he?
Fuck yeah, he did.
So, what's your take on the new pistol, Turt?
Can't hear you.
We can't hear you. Nope.
I think you can only hear me when
There you go.
I'm like in the Discord, not on your stream.
Oh, okay. So,
I like it. I played it last night for a little bit.
It's fucking filthy.
Like when that's and the repeater, it's like you're just gonna carry the repeater, so it doesn't really make sense. I think it needs to be out the game.
you think repeater needs to be out of the game?
Oh fuck yeah.
For zero builds, it shouldn't be in the game.
It's OP. It's OP.
It's so stupid.
Broken. It's so stupid.
It's
When
so
you're in a bunker and you're like healing up on the edge of it, they can just shoot your feet. It's stupid, bro. You can't hide behind trees. You have to have.
Shockwaves.
It works in builds and it's not as broken in builds, but it is stupid in no builds. I think. I'm just going over overall thoughts, like what needs to change. They need to get the fuck rid of the jungle.
We've all agreed on that.
They need to change the foliage, bro. Because like no one can see shit there, and it's just like, even if you're lurking around, like it's just not fun fighting. Like you're never having a fun fight in the jungle area.
It's just pure chaos.
It's just pure chaos. It really, especially like middle to end game. Like, I don't know. I'm just not a fan, and it's a lot of the map now, so it's difficult.
I feel the same way with Loot Island. I think that it's a disadvantage to be up there and be able to shoot down on people, and they have nowhere to really go.
Yeah, I was thinking about saying something about that, but at the end of the day, it's been in the game for so long, it's kind of nice to have something like that to look forward to every game, like risk reward.
Do you think it will go away in August with the new season?
potentially, but I really do kind of like the idea of it, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like last season of the last chapter when they had those blimps that you could go up to the top.
Yeah.
Those were annoying to a lot of people, but I like stuff like that for rotation wise, and I think the island's important for in game because a lot of times, like even if we don't have time to push, you can at least go and take a rift and rotate out. So like even just having the rifts as an option in game, aside from going.
Like Johnny said, what about what were they called? I forget what they were called. The rifts that you can hold in your inventory.
Porter rift.
Porter rifts.
Porter rift.
Yes.
Yeah, I think if they made it to like one person or something like that, I'd like that.
No.
Should maybe even add like a power up that spawns a rift right on you. You know how you can receive a heisted gun, something like that.
Or they could easily make it an augment.
They could.
Immediately rift out instead of having an item to pick up. It'd be easy. I mean, they used to do that with the combat and tactical assault rifle augments. You can only get it if you get the augment.
Right. Pretty much gone over a lot of points of the update.
I've got a prediction for the next update, or maybe the update after that. With Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles coming out, I feel like they're gonna do something with that. I don't know. They're just part of my gut is telling me that they're gonna either do some skins or it's gonna be like limited in the store or something. I don't know. I don't know. Because I mean, they're doing Futurama and they did Transformers, so I feel like TMNT could be next.
I think the hitboxes on the Mutant Ninja Turtle skin would be way too big. Like I was saying with the anime skins, if y'all have not noticed, I didn't notice if anybody agreed with me or not, but it is harder to hit an animated character in the game than it is a normal character.
Yeah, I've noticed that just even before. I mean, just a couple of years ago when I first started playing, because you used to get pissed at that one because she would glitch. It was a glitching anime, and oh man, it was horrid. I don't know how many times we ended up going against her in I think it was either duos or trios, but it seemed like we'd always run across her, and it was just an anime, and it just glitched, and I was just like,
It was horrible, but they fixed a lot of that.
Yeah, I don't like that shit.
Yeah.
That just
They have a lot of like skins that would glitch out, make you invisible.
Well, all right, boys. If y'all have anything else to talk about, throw it out there. If not, we'll get back to our gameplay. And I don't know. I know Turk knows, but he ain't gonna be able to be there because he has other obligations in real life, which that's important. So, but I'm gonna do a birthday subathon on Saturday. Saturday's my birthday, so I'll be around a lot, and I probably won't hold out as long as Big Nutsack Reborn over there, but I'll be around.
Hang with big dogs. You can't hang with the big dogs.
something I mentioned might be a good idea is if ever do another 24-hour stream, why not do it in blocks, maybe like 3 or 4 hours. One person jumps in, does a stream, and then hand it off to the next person, 3 or 4 hours, and just keep it all connected and say, it's worth a shot.
We could try stuff out and see what works. But
That way nobody gets drained and dragging ass, and you're sitting there like.
But we also have
The hype with it though is like that's what people get hyped up about is like that you've been live for fucking 20 hours. You know what I mean? Like that's part of it.
Yeah, I've seen some stuff where people were like, they've been up, 24 hours and they're losing their mind. It's like,
Oh, dude, I was passing out. Like literally, if you would have come to my stream at the end of it, I was like, my head was like falling over. I'm like, all right, it's time to call it.
he got so pissed off because I went in his stream and song requested Rockabye Baby. He's like, nope.
Took it right out.
He's like, fuck you.
Well, I knew. Well, see, I had 45 minutes left on the clock, and I was like, all right, I can tough this out. But I was like, I know either legit Terpsy or not Terpsy, legit Time Stalker or Weight Gaming. One of those three motherfuckers for sure I know has an alarm set, 100%. And they're gonna come in at the last fucking 10-minute interval when I'm getting ready to wind off, and they're gonna hit me with another fucking 10 subs, and I'm gonna like, oh listen, I'm fucking dead. And I'm just gonna fucking not be able to do that. So I didn't want anyone to come in here and drop that. As funny as it would have been for me to literally just be like, "Yeah, I'm still getting off. Sorry. Thanks for your money, though." You know, like.
I was dead ass thinking about it. So you could ask Queen and I don't know who else was I talking to that night. I was thinking dead ass. Like 30 seconds left, bro. Coming in and dropping 10. That would have been fucking hilarious. That'd have been epic as fuck.
Would have been epic as fuck, but I knew that I wouldn't have been able to make it. So I wanted to get there, but then I didn't want to look like a fucking crook. Be like, yeah, well, fuck you guys. I'm ending live right now. Bye. Cause
I know y'all would do it to me. I'd have like 10 seconds. Oh, we got 10 seconds of 10, 9, fucking 10 subs come across, motherfuckers.
Guess what? You're screwed.
Yeah, you guys literally loaded it up. You guys had it all predicted. Like, yep, there's enough time. I'm gonna wake up at this time, and yep, I'll check on him in the morning, see if he's still awake. And if he is, yeah, we'll just fucking keep that timer going.
All right, gentlemen. Well, that'll wrap it up, I guess, for the night. Y'all have some good games.
Terpsy, if you wanna run it for a little bit, I might be up for like another hour or so. So.
Don't get too sweaty with them controllers in your hands, you know.
You know it. You know it.
Yeah, let's do it, bro.
All right, let's get it.
All right, you gentlemen have a good night, man.
See you legit. See you Wolf Tracks.
Already know.
Sprays.
See ya.
See you guys.
Late.
Good night.
Have a good night, you guys. See you.
You too.